Hi YouTubers! So we're out on a wild camp, and this is hopefully one of many series for the Ridgeway, the National Trail Walk. It's 87 miles, and obviously not something you just jump straight in and do. So I'm going to do some training walks, and obviously I'm testing some new equipment out, which obviously I'll show you during the course of the video. But mainly it's just a wild camp. I'm not far from Ivan Beacon, which is the start of the Ridgeway, which is in that direction. It's about 2-3 miles that way. I set off, had a bit of a walk. I'm testing my bergin out, testing the tent out, I'm testing the roll mat, I'm testing the boots out, just testing some gear out, and also just fancied a night out. And it's amazing. So if you want to watch the rest of the video and see what happens, then stay here after the trailers. Catch you soon. YouTubers, so here we are. Behind me is just Ivan Beacon, and then nice little view all the way around, and I'm on the Ridgeway. This is the beginning or the end of the Ridgeway, depending on which direction you're doing it in. And the plan is, over the next couple of weeks or months, I'm going to try testing out the kit, testing myself out, obviously building up my fitness, ready to do the full Ridgeway, which is 87 miles. So tonight, just doing a short bit. It's a Friday night, so it's quite late. It's already about 7 o'clock. So I've got about an hour of daylight. I'm going to find a good place to set up. I'm going to test the tent out. I've got quite a lot of new equipment to test out. And it's just really a wild camp. And instead of wild camping just anywhere, I'm going to focus on the Ridgeway and getting to know the route as best as I possibly can. Ready for the big attack of it, to do all 87 miles. So I'll be doing sections of it, day walks, maybe an overnight camp, different sections, get to know the route, get to know the area a bit better, and also maybe do some recce's, some potential campsites. So there you go, that's the plan of tonight. I've got probably an hour of light, so I'll probably walk for a bit longer and just try to find somewhere elevated with a nice view, ready for tonight. See you later. Couldn't get any more kind of interesting or exciting. It's going to get cold night, so let's go through some of the equipment. I'm in the Vango Nevis 200. Shop around. Don't forget to go outdoors. We'll do a price match. This was only about £66 for a two-person lightweight packing tent. It weighs next to nothing. I'll let you know how I get on with it. This is the first night I've been in, and then I'll show you my setup, and then I'm going to get some dinner on. I've got some beers, I may have a whiskey, because it's going to get a cold night. So let's go through the kit first. So it's going to be a cold night, so I've got some foil reflector from China. This was ordered from Amazon. I'll put the link on, cheapest chips. The OEX Prowl 3/4 length. It's the first time I've used a 3/4 length, so I'm going to see how I get on with it. My DD Dura 2 sleeping bag. I've also got my thermal booties, the OEX blowy up mattress pillow there. I've got my jet boil, got my Pathfinder water bottle and cup, and I'm also testing out the Vango Sherpa 70 to 80 litres. If it gets really cold, I've also got a cheap fleece liner in there as well. Loads of little bits about this tent I love, but the fact that you put the door into a pocket here, which is much easier than rolling it up every, every single time and then putting it away. I think that's a brilliant idea. Also, these tension straps. There's even a little pocket when you're not using them, you know, when you're using the door or anything like that. There's even a little pouch to put the tension straps away, which I think is brilliant. We go inside, and it's not a huge amount of space, but you know, there's a little hook here for hanging a light. Loads of storage pouches. So I've got the jet boil. I've got meat and dumplings, stew and dumplings in there. I've got my hot chocolate, wee dram with whiskey in there just to warm the cockles of my heart. And then I've got, for dessert, I've got sticky toffee pudding, which is British Army issue. Can't really go wrong there, can you? Good thing with it being so cold is it keeps the beer nice and cool. I think right worse than a warm beer when you're out camping, is there? I have no idea. This is from Barcelona. When it gets dark, I have a bit of wander around because I'm hoping I've got some beautiful views from here. You know, look. This is where I'm sat drinking my beer. Did you get dizzy? How bad is it? This is not too bad as well. Yeah. I don't do beer reviews. It's alcohol, you know. These big chunks of dumplings. So this is steak, vegetables and dumplings. Yeah, nice. It's just warm, you know, just what you need in it on a cold night, bit of hot food in you. Steak's good. No hot sauce. No. And even though it's quite heavy to carry from a pack weight, I really don't think you can beat some of the army ration foods. I would just question, is it worth £15? They're about £15 on eBay for the whole pack, when all you really need is the meals, and you can pretty much do just as equal than that from places like Waitrose. We've started doing some really nice pol in the bag foods, so I'll be testing them out over the next couple of weeks as well. Cheers. Oh, now we all know that the army hot chocolate, they sprinkle crack cocaine in it, so it's addictive. But let's put some whiskey in it. To make it even more special. It's like an Irish hot chocolate. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's going to warm me up, ready for a cold night. It's amazing. It's still light. It's about 8:30. Got my hot chocolate. Oh, so it's late at night. I'm in my tent. Go wrap up. I can feel the temperature dropping, so we'll see how I get on. Got thermals, sleeping bag liner, so if things get cold I can always put more layers on, so I should be okay. And I've even got my my booties, so yeah, strip off and then put layers on when and where required. So good night, I'll see you in the morning. Morning YouTubers. So
reasonably good night's sleep. Got really cold last night, but you know, I didn't really feel it in the clothing that I'm wearing, and the sleeping bag liner plus my tent socks were toasty, so my feet still nice and warm. Brilliant bit of kit. So yeah, not a bad night's sleep. Quite comfortable sleep. Now for some coffee. I want to show you the best bit of kit. So I was in my sleeping bag liner. But these are sleeping bag booties or tent slippers, whatever you want to call them. These were brilliant. Kept my tooties warm all through the night. Well recommended. Oh. So, frost on the floor. Tent was actually frozen. Time to make a brew, some porridge and a coffee. And then to wait until it warms up a bit and then pack up. But coffee and breakfast while in a sleeping bag, I think. Best meal of the day, breakfast. I've got some porridge, oats, simple porridge, and of course, can't be a cup of coffee. Looking out at the world. Gonna wait till the sun comes up, warms up a bit, and then I'm gonna pack up. And talk about some of my gear as well. Don't know if you can see that, but that's ice. Ice on the tent. So it's very cold outside. That's the tent frozen. But I stayed reasonably warm inside of it. So of course, the no leave trace. Probably setting off slightly later than I was planning to. It's 8 o'clock now, but I just wanted the tent to warm up a bit so I could actually pack it away. I still packed it away frozen, unfortunately. So more kit to sort out when I get home. So the plan for the 2 days was to have a little bit of a walk, camp, pack up, and then walk some of the Ridgeway, get to know the route, and hopefully get to use, so I'm not necessarily getting lost on the route, because if I'm doing 87 miles, last thing I want to do is do more than 87 miles, if you get my drift. So follow the route and let's see where it takes us. Another beautiful day, and look at that, you know, isn't that amazing? Beautiful day. So walked, camped, walked a bit more, gonna regroup, look at my equipment, decide what I'll keep, what I need to change, and continue. You know, every time you go out in the field or in the woods or on the hills, you learn something new, and you're testing your equipment. Every time you go out, you test your equipment, and you learn new stuff about your equipment, and then you adjust it, you go out again, and you just keep on going. And that's what it's all about. It's all about putting yourself against the elements. It was -2 last night, and I was warm. You know, slept okay. Minor adjustments. I think my sleeping bag's very heavy. I think the stuff I'm learning from the walking, this Bergen is great for the price. Very recommend the Vango Sherpa. The foot socks, the tent booties or tent slippers, whatever they're called. Again, brilliant bits of kit, highly recommend it. And yeah, as quite a few people have said, the Ridgeway is very hard ground, but the tent pegs I've got were the right tent pegs, so that worked well. And now it's just doing a few more day walks, camps further along the route, driving to certain sections of it, walking for a day, camping, and then walking back to the car, and then just getting used to it, and obviously building up the fitness, the walking, and trying to reduce some of the weight. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've got to head back, dry a very wet tent out because I had to put it away frozen, and sort my gear out, ready for another adventure. So don't forget to subscribe, click, etc., and have a great adventure. Get out there, do it.